grief and mourning isn't a sprint or a destination. There will be days where you feel like you're moving on, and then there'll be days where you feel like you're right back at the start, and you'll feel like you've not made any progress whatsoever. And that's okay. People talk about these stages of grief and that you're meant to go through them one at a time. And life is never a straight road. It's like a roller coaster of emotions, and that is a cliche, but it's a cliche for a reason, because you will feel all these feelings of grief at different times and at different stages. You'll feel 2 at one stage, 1 at another, and there's nothing really that you can do about that. Just feel how you feel and acknowledge how you feel. But like I said, it's not a destination either. There's not an end result. It's not a once you get to this point, that's it, it's over, because it never is. Speak to someone who you might know who lost their parents at a very young age. They'll tell you they still miss them. They'll tell you they still cry over them. Things will never be the same again. But you will be okay from time to time. And that feeling of okayness will last longer. And you will feel happy. And you will move on with your life. And then the feelings of guilt may start dripping in. Is that, oh, I've not thought about this person for such a long time. I'm such a terrible person. How can I have forgotten them? Or you'll forget their voice. You'll forget their smell. You'll forget their handwriting. You'll forget these insignificant little things. And then you'll start to feel bad again. And then you can go straight back to the beginning of the process. And that's what I mean about it never being over. But the hard stuff will be. And you'll know that you've come through it once, so you can go through it again. There'll be times where you feel like all you want to do is cry and cry and cry, and that you will never stop crying. But studies show that the average person cries, full-on cries, between 5 and 8 minutes at a time. So even though that time might seem like forever, more often than not, it stops. And that's kind of comforting in a way. The fact that you know that you're just going to cry for 8 minutes and then you'll be alright.